the economy of North Korea because black men have not been able to control the economics in our community, where they have given North Korea, because of hair care products, billions of dollars. See, when men were running things, we had communities like Rosewood, Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Auburn Avenue, throughout this country, thriving communities. And the white man knew one thing: their target was from the beginning and always has been black women. And that's why when you look at the scriptures and it tells you, if the white man, if the master has given you a woman, when you leave, you need to leave her with him. Why? Why is that? Because she has been indoctrinated. Because through the divorce system, it's about money. Through child care system, it's about money. Through the scourge of purchasing in this economy during these holidays, that's when they get all their money that they've given us back to them, because there is a spending epidemic, addiction in this country. Mariah Carey, 304, squandering her money on spending. Cher, spending all her money. These are the influence of white America on our families, and the addiction with sex. When you let sex be your all-riding issue about relationships, you get what we have today. You fall into the trap of our women, which is why they're allowed to walk around half naked. And when you couple that with the political strategy, like you have so eloquently and detailed about the Democratic Party and how black women work for nothing when they're paying other consultants millions and thousands of dollars, and these think tanks that they have set up, it's the reason why our communities has fallen. So what is the source, and what is the reality of what we as black men must do? We have to forfeit our families to resolve the issue of saving them. And I know you don't understand what I just said, but we actually have to forfeit our families in order to save them, because the indoctrination for 100, 200 years is not going to be undone overnight. This love of white men, white women, same-sex marriages, debauchery, the moral compass is lost, and only spiritual power is going to be able to renew it. So when we look at the issue of our families, when you talk about these court cases and women coming back literally half a century after having engaged in what was considered to be consensual, because if it was rape, they should have gone when it happened. And if irrespective of what the outcome could have been, the moral compass would have said, if you've done this to me, I'm going to get retribution and I'm going to go through the legal process. But then afterwards, now that the paradigm has changed, now they're going back because it's all about one thing, about the money. And the money controls the power. The power shows where the influence is, and the influencers that our children respect are on social media, because the family is broken. In the legal system, and I actually have to throw you lawyers in here, because you are wards of the court, have not been able to prepare us with intellectual legal recourse to fight against and to separate ourselves from the system, because we are still enslaved through it. And the system is biased against us, and it continues to be, because the Creator said it was going to be, because of our forefathers' disobedience, biblically, historically, and today, from his laws, his ways, and his righteous dictates to us. We've chosen the devil, we've chosen money, and we've chosen to allow our families to decay in this day and this time. What say you, sir? No, my brother. It is a reality that's hard to understand and digest, but it is the reality. Look at the numbers. Look at the divorce rate. Look at the number of children that are in foster care. Look at the abuse and neglect of our families. It is by design that these things have been set up, and I appreciate you allowing me to respond to your point. And just like Christ, when he came on the planet, and the people said, this man is a wine bibber and a gluttonous man. And when he said you could be equal to God, they said he fashions himself to be equal to God. And he told them, you're all God, but you're going to die like men. So the reality of our condition isn't predicated upon women. It is a spiritual degrading that the Creator has set up because of our forefathers' inability to want to do what's right. They wanted to follow evil, therefore they got it.